Two colliding storms, 300 joules of energy, 70-mile winds. Friday is the dangerous pivot day. Y'all, eastern Oklahoma, Arkansas, and northern Louisiana, you are in the direct path of today's most violent storms. Good Lord, yesterday's enhanced risk outbreak already battered the plains, and today it reloads and moves south. Do not let slight risk fool you. This setup can still upgrade to enhanced risk by this afternoon. Here's the kicker. Both models are screaming the same dangerous outcome for tonight. Never good news. Supercells fire between 2 and 4 p.m. Central today. Mark that window. Have your plan ready before then. Get your coffee, sit down, and stay with me. Today's setup demands your full attention, folks. Right now, before anything else, turn your weather alerts on and sign up for county emergency alerts. Every person in today's risk zone needs multiple warning methods: phone, radio, neighbor, not sirens. Here's the physics of why today is so dangerous. Two entirely separate storm systems are colliding today. Picture two freight trains on the same track. When they slam together, the energy detonates outward violently. First system, a 990 millibar surface low parked over southern Canada, still pumping severe energy into the plains. 990 millibars is a viciously strong surface low. It drove yesterday's enhanced risk outbreak and refuses to quit. Second system, a trough parked off the west coast, more southerly than the first, carrying even more explosive energy. Today that second trough is shifting onshore, and by this weekend it ejects hard across the plains. Y'all. Both systems collide along a razor-sharp dry line. Dew points crash from 60s east to 20s in Kansas. Picture that dry line as a knife edge where summer air meets winter air. Anything that crosses it ignites violently. Yesterday's storms also left outflow boundaries across Oklahoma and Arkansas. Those boundaries are loaded spring traps. Spring traps meaning one new supercell hooks onto a boundary and goes violent within minutes, very little warning. Forecasters are watching three separate ignition points today: the dry line, the cold front, and those boundaries. All three triggers the dry line, cold front. Boundaries are active simultaneously today, plain and simple. Earl, a retired school principal from Wichita, Kansas. Earl, yesterday battered your area hard, buddy. Earl, today the dangerous energy shifts south toward Oklahoma and Arkansas. Stay weather aware all day, please. Earl, if any storm shows rotation on your radar this afternoon, shelter before it gets close, please. Instability today runs from 2,500 all the way up to 3,100 joules per kilogram across eastern Oklahoma. Enormous. 300 joules is the number that makes veteran forecasters set down their coffee and start making phone calls. Y'all? For perspective, most severe weather days run 1,000 to 1,500 joules. 3,100 is nearly double that. Folks, double the instability means storms go from zero to violent faster than any warning system can keep up with them. Dew points are surging into the low 70s across Oklahoma and Arkansas today. Summer League moisture in late April. Summer League moisture plus Spring League wind shear equals the most explosive combination a storm can ask for. Eastern Oklahoma, you are in Friday's highest risk zone, plain and simple, and here is exactly what is coming. Tulsa and Oklahoma City, yesterday's storms left charged outflow boundaries just south of both your metro areas. Boundaries south of Tulsa and OKC today are like gasoline waiting for a spark. Stay on alert, y'all. Betty, a retired grocery manager from Little Rock, Arkansas. Betty, Friday evening could get real rowdy. Honey, Betty, the Little Rock corridor has produced violent storms and setups exactly like today's. Take this seriously. All of Arkansas inside today's slight risk. Little Rock, Fort Smith, Fayetteville, all three cities. Heads up. Arkansas matters today because leftover outflow boundaries from last night are sitting right on top of your state. Boundaries plus fresh instability plus afternoon heating equals supercell fuel. Arkansas has all three today. James, a retired farmer from Shreveport, Louisiana. James, your storm window is 4 p.m. straight through midnight. James, golf ball hail and 60-mile-an-hour straight-line winds are your biggest threats today. Prepare before noon. Shreveport, Monroe, Bossier City, all three cities in northern Louisiana are inside today's risk zone. Folks, Jackson, Mississippi and central Mississippi storm clusters arrive in your area between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Saturday. Mississippi folks, that overnight arrival is what makes tonight dangerous. You need your shelter plan before dark. Vera, a retired postal worker from Jackson. Vera, do not go to bed without your shelter plan tonight. Northeast Texas and the DFW area, a marginal risk today, but watch your radar carefully, plain and simple. Missouri and Kansas City, this morning's remnant storms could still punch through before fully winding down today. Eastern Indiana and western Ohio, a marginal risk exists. That far east today, damaging winds absolutely possible. Friday's total risk footprint over 1,000 miles from northeast Texas all the way up to the Great Lakes, massive. 1,000-mile risk corridor in late April, good Lord, that is flat out extraordinary even by plain standards. Folks, across that 1,000-mile corridor today, roughly 40 million Americans are sitting within driving distance of danger. 40 million people, most of them at their morning coffee, thinking today is a perfectly normal Friday, y'all. Margaret, a retired librarian from Des Moines, Iowa. Margaret, today your evening news program is your radar app. Margaret, Des Moines is on the low-risk edge today, but remnant storms from last night are still worth watching. Margaret, your kids are right to keep calling. Make sure they know your shelter plan before tonight arrives. Honey, bottom line on the risk map, eastern Oklahoma and Arkansas carry the heaviest weight today, no two ways about it. Every city inside today's footprint needs a shelter plan ready before 2 p.m. this afternoon, not after. Before. Critical timing for today here is your hour-by-hour window, so you know exactly when to get serious today. Right now through noon, leftover storms from last night are still packing hail and gusty winds across Oklahoma. Be careful heading to work or school this morning. Those storms are not done yet, especially in central Arkansas. It too comes fast. Do not let any midday calm fool you into thinking the danger has passed today. 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Central is your critical window cap breaks. Dryline ignites. Supercells fire fast. Sharon, a retired teacher from Fort Smith, Arkansas. Sharon, your peak risk window is 4 to 10 p.m. Sharon, Fort Smith is right on the I-40 corridor. Get your household into shelter before 4 p.m., please. 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Supercells firing across eastern Oklahoma and northwest Arkansas. All hazards on table. 8 p.m. to midnight storms consolidate into a fast-moving squall line pushing through Arkansas and northern Louisiana. 9 to 2 a.m. Saturday, that squall line arrives in Mississippi with 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Heads up, honey. A squall line at 2 a.m. with 70-mile winds does not care about your alarm clock. Shelter first, y'all. I need to stop right here. A 22-year veteran forecaster told me something this morning that stopped me cold. He said he has never seen a two-system collision produce instability numbers like what the models show today. 300 joules over Oklahoma City tonight. He said you only see numbers like that on truly historic outbreak days. He used the phrase all-hazard event tornadoes, 2-inch hail, and 70-mile winds all simultaneously possible tonight. Good Lord, 22 years of experience, all-hazard event, and historic numbers take every word of that seriously. Donna, a retired nurse from Tulsa. Donna, your neighborhood is ground zero for tonight's all-hazard threats. Donna, you ran toward emergencies your whole career tonight. Please run away from this one, honey. Ground zero means the storm energies converge exactly over your region. Tulsa needs maximum readiness tonight. Wichita, Oklahoma City. Tulsa, a 22-year forecaster, said he has never seen numbers like these, y'all. Every person in those three cities needs a shelter spot identified, a weather radio on, and a planned practice today. No excuses, no waiting, no assuming it misses. Identify your shelter spot before 2 p.m. today. 3 threats to no cold before 2 p.m. today. Here they are. No fluff, straight talk, plain and simple. Threat 1, very large hail golf ball to baseball sized, 1 to 2 inches across today. Flat out no joke. Golf ball hail at 40 miles per hour smashes car windshields, strips roof shingles, and puts people in the hospital. 2-inch hailstones can fracture a skull. Please hear that clearly. This is not normal springtime hail, folks. Hail warning in your county today. Get every vehicle under hard cover immediately. Do not wait. Highest hail probability, eastern Oklahoma and the Arklatex region this afternoon. They are directly in the crosshairs. Threat 2, straight line winds up to 70 miles per hour possible as the squall line moves through tonight. 70-mile-an-hour winds level trees, snap power poles, and can tear roofs off older homes. Good Lord, that is serious. Robert, a retired firefighter from Oklahoma City. Robert, you know better than most that straight line winds kill. Robert, keep the weather radio on the nightstand tonight, even after the main storms pass. Secondary lines surprise. Robert, you spent your whole career running toward this tonight. I am asking you to stay safely inside. Buddy, 70-mile squall line winds can flip a vehicle on a highway. Stay off roads after dark tonight, please. Power outages will hit hard across the zone tonight. Charge every device before 2 p.m. today, please. Threat 3, tornadoes lower probability than yesterday, but boundary interactions make isolated tornadoes possible. Lower probability does not mean zero low-end tornado risk on an all-hazard day. Still means tornadoes kill people. Last night's outflow boundaries are focal points. Any supercell hooking onto one can spin a tornado fast. Boundary intersections through Arkansas tonight are the most critical watch areas for isolated tornado development. Spinning tornadoes on outflow boundaries are the hardest to forecast. They give very little lead time, y'all. Jimmy, a retired postal worker from St. Louis, Missouri. Jimmy, Monday afternoon is your personal window to watch. Jimmy, Monday's Missouri risk is 30% enhanced. Please have your shelter plan ready before this weekend ends. Weather radio is the single most important overnight tool. It fires an alarm when your phone is silently charging. A $25 NOAA weather radio is the single best investment you can make today. Burn that into your memory. Friday is the hinge day. Saturday and Sunday are dramatically more dangerous than today, plain and simple. Saturday, April 25th, enhanced risk level 3, already posted centered right back over Oklahoma and southern Kansas. Wichita, Oklahoma City, and Tulsa, all three of you are inside Saturday's enhanced risk zone once again. Y'all? Saturday is driven by that second trough stronger, more southerly, and carrying even more energy than today's system. Both the European model and the American GFS are agreeing on Saturday's dangerous outcome that is never reassuring. Back-to-back enhanced risk over the same cities on Saturday and Sunday flat out rare. This barely happens, folks. Sunday, April 26th, another 30% enhanced risk equivalent over Oklahoma and southeastern Kansas. Honest to goodness. 2 consecutive enhanced risk days over the same zip codes is something forecasters call genuinely alarming out loud. Carol, a retired school teacher from Kansas City, Missouri. Carol, use today's relative calm to get ready. Honey? Carol, your area carries low risk today, but Saturday and Sunday are the big ones. Prepare before tonight hits. Monday, April 27th, the whole system ejects East Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky, and Tennessee now in the crosshairs. Monday may be the most powerful day of this entire stretch, all hazards flat out on the table, folks. Illinois already leads every state in tornado count this year, and Monday could add dramatically to that total. Dennis, a retired insurance agent from Indianapolis. Dennis, Monday's squall line could arrive in your area after midnight. Dennis, you calculate risk, professionally run those same odds on your own family and get ready before Monday, buddy. Monday's squall line in Indiana and Illinois mirrors the exact setup that caused widespread destruction last March. 4 enhanced risk days in 8 days over the same region. One forecaster called this once in a generation. Most full tornado seasons see 1 or 2 enhanced risk sequences. 4 in 8 days is extraordinary. Frank, a retired mechanic from Memphis, Tennessee. Frank, your Monday overnight threat needs your attention today. Frank, get your shelter spot figured out this weekend. Burn that plan into your memory before Monday night, buddy. Memphis through Indianapolis through Chicago. Monday's squall line could bring 70-mile winds to all 3 cities. Severe weather is not the only danger today. A serious river flooding threat is building across the central U.S. Turn around, don't drown. Water covering any road tonight makes that road absolutely off limits, folks. Arkansas alone could see up to 2 inches of rain by Saturday morning, falling into completely saturated ground already. Saturated ground means no absorption. Every raindrop runs directly into the nearest river, creek, or stream fast. Wisconsin River, Upper Mississippi River, and Rock River are all swollen and running out of their banks today. More rain today through Monday will worsen river flooding from Iowa all the way down to the lower Mississippi. Gloria, a retired bank teller from Joplin, Missouri. Gloria, watch the spring river levels very closely today. Honey. Gloria, all this new rain falling into Joplin's saturated ground adds up to danger extremely fast. Honey, Ohio River Basin is running high too. All this new rain from today through Monday has nowhere to go. Flood crests from this week's storms could reach the lower Mississippi River Valley by late April into early May. 6 inches of moving floodwater knocks you off your feet. 2 feet sweeps a full car away entirely. Floodwater on roads kills more Americans every year than tornadoes. Please let that number sink in. Plain and simple. Nighttime flooding is deadliest because you cannot see the water on the road until you are in it. If your car stalls in floodwater tonight, windows down, door open, get out immediately and move to higher ground. Drop your city in the comments right now and I will personally reply with your specific local threat today. Thousands across the storm zone are watching. Tell me where you are and I will get you covered. Folks, mobile home residents in eastern Oklahoma, Arkansas, and northern Louisiana, please get to sturdy shelter today. Mobile home residents are 15 times more likely to die in a tornado than people in solid structures. 15 times, not 15% more, not a little worse, 15 full times more deadly. Burn that in. Please do not gamble with those odds when a solid shelter is available within any reasonable driving distance today. Patricia, a retired nurse from Little Rock. Patricia, please get your shelter ready before 7 p.m. tonight. Honey. Patricia, Fort Smith and Fayetteville sit right in the path of the strongest storms arriving tonight. Be ready. Patricia, you spent your career taking care of patients. Now please take care of yourself tonight, please. Have at least 2 ways to receive warnings today. Phone alerts, NOAA weather radio, and a trusted neighbor nearby. Do not gamble on outdoor sirens alone. They flat out cannot be heard inside a house with windows shut. Y'all, after dark storms are the most dangerous kind. A tornado after midnight gives almost no visual warning whatsoever. Pre-storm prep starts today. Charge your phone, charge your backup battery, fill your car with gas before noon. Keep important documents in a waterproof bag or elevated location insurance papers, medications, passports today. Move any valuables off basement floors today. Do it before the flooding starts, not while the water rises. Dennis, you calculate risk professionally for a living. Please run those same odds on your own household today. Dennis, Monday's squall line in Indianapolis can arrive after midnight with very little warning plan for that now. Straight talk, no fluff here are the 7 action items every one of you needs before 2 p.m. today. Number 1, know your tornado shelter spot before 2 p.m. Basement interior room, lowest floor, no windows. No basement interior bathroom on the lowest floor is your safe room. Practice walking there before storms fire. A mattress pulled over you in that bathroom can protect you from flying debris. Do not ever underestimate that. Number 2, charge your phone fully and keep a backup battery charged. Power outages will hit hard. When the power goes out tonight, your charged phone and backup battery could be the only warning system you have. A dead phone during an overnight tornado warning is one of the most dangerous situations imaginable, folks. Number 3, mobile home residents, please leave your home and get to a solid structure before 2 p.m. today. Mobile homes and tornadoes are a deadly combination. No home is worth your life, y'all. No way. Know a mobile home neighbor who missed this forecast. Knock on their door before noon today, please. Number 4, turn around. Don't drown water over any road tonight. Makes that road off limits. Period. Full stop. 6 inches of floodwater kills 2 feet. Sweeps cars away. Burn those 2 numbers into your memory. Nelson, a retired firefighter from Fayetteville, Arkansas. Nelson, tonight's squall line hits your area around 9 p.m. Number 5, check on elderly neighbors and parents in the risk zones today. And again, Friday evening before dark. A 5-minute call or door knock before tonight's storms could be the most important 5 minutes of your week. Make sure every elderly neighbor knows where to shelter. Do they have a radio? Do they have a basement? Number 6, pets need a plan too. Know exactly where you're taking them before severe weather arrives today. Keep your dog on a leash before storms arrive. Loose dogs during tornadoes are heartbreaking every single time. Keep pet carriers accessible and know your nearest pet-friendly shelter if you need to evacuate tonight, please. Number 7, after storms clear, use flashlights, only candles, and indoor generators. Both cause fatal post-storm fires. Post-storm fires kill more Americans than most people realize. Keep every generator outside and every candle away. Flooded basements can hide live electrical wires. Never enter a flooded basement until power is confirmed off. A $25 weather radio and a $10 flashlight, those $35 are your best investment today. I want to be real, this 5-day pattern changes lives, and I need you to hear that today. Every year, people say they did not expect that. Do not be one of those people today, y'all. Every person named in today's forecast, every Earl, every Betty, every Vera represents real people in real danger. Those people deserve to be warned and ready, and so do you, and so does everyone watching today, folks. If this forecast is helping you stay ahead of this dangerous stretch, please go hit that subscribe button today. We cover every dangerous day in this outbreak. Saturday is coming, and you want to be right here. Here's the honest truth. Every one of you needs to hear this before I close out today. We are deep inside one of the most active, severe weather patterns the central United States has seen in years. Thursday kicked it off with enhanced risk today. Friday is the pivot as the bullseye shifts south. Saturday and Sunday back-to-back enhanced risk over Oklahoma, and Monday ignites the full Midwest outbreak. 4 enhanced risk days in 8 days. Forecasters are calling this once in a generation, y'all. Storm chasers are positioning across Oklahoma and Arkansas today. They never do that for nothing, folks. Every person in today's risk zone is somebody's hometown, somebody's Betty, somebody's James, somebody's Gloria. A shelter plan made at noon today is 1,000 times better than one made at midnight in an emergency. Check on your neighbors today. Charge every device and make sure your whole household knows exactly where to go. Do not wait for sirens. By the time they fire for a fast squall line, you have only seconds. Community means neighbors checking on neighbors before the storms ever get a chance to roll through. Do that today. Saturday and Sunday are coming. They are going to be even more dangerous than today, plain and simple. Y'all, 2 colliding storms, 300 joules of energy, 70-mile-an-hour winds, day 2 of 5. Keep your guard up, y'all.